Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-da-da. We're 0 and 0. Watch. Just you watch. This deck, I think, is going to be it. I think this is going to be the big it deck. I know we've won at least once.
Malfurion versus Malfurion.
I must protect the wild. Nature must be preserved.
By the way, Swede, Talks Design, Krillari, level 5, Frank West, welcome. And Manbon, oh, for the 46 months in a row, and saying, can't wait for that hot stream tomorrow. That's what I'm talking about. So on turn 2, we will go to 3 mana, and then on the next turn, I think this is probably better, even though we have a really weird turn. Have you considered making any VR content for Twitch or YouTube? Asked Scarbane. Here's the thing about VR. I have played some experiences that I find unbelievably compelling, that I actually find sensational and amazing, that would make me want to recommend VR to people. I happen to get really, really, really sick in VR. Like, incredibly sick. This is pretty important. I think it's wrong to do it. Because we have the Nourish and Wrath following up, and then we'll be at 8 mana, which permits us to cast most of our cards. Deathwing is a relatively important card against the Malayog Druids. If this is a Malayog Druid, because
Land serves me.
well, not necessarily Malayog Druid, but Malagos Druids. Because he'll often be able to do swingy turns where he's like giant, you know, like clear the board, giant, or play Malagos, Innervate for some sort of swipe kill or whatever. Innervate would be incredibly good here. Just to get the Kraken out, but that's great. Also, given my propensity to want to play quickly, this deck works way nicely for me. Phoenix3215 says, how come all your earlier streams aren't going on the YouTube? They will all be on YouTube. Every single one. Just takes a little bit of time. I think this is the best play. This applies considerable pressure. Having a 9/7 from Heaven on board. I mean, he might have to, like, use Malagos just to clear the board, and at which point we just Dwayne. Great for us. I know this looks odd to deal a billion damage there. I'm keeping this because this is kind of an important way to deal 4 damage. For instance, if he plays a Drake, I will Wrath it and hit it, and then deal all the damage to his face. Say D win. Yeah. Nicely played, Sean. 1-0 on this deck. Remember, our goal is rank 11 before 8 p.m.
Malfurion versus Thrall.
It's Mini Hippo. Alright, Wild Growth is good. I think that my technique here is going to be to mulligan these 3, and then to draw an Innervate and an Astral Communion, and then... Still have a chance, don't forget. Bozarette says, I got my day 9 bug yesterday. Does that make me cool? It does. Does that make you cool? Is it snuggle time? Is it snuggle time? We haven't had snuggle time in a while. Oh, I'm so happy you want to snuggle still. I love you. You're such a good... Yeah, there's the purrs. Yeah, get your head in there. That's nice, huh? Oh, you're so sweet and wonderful and beautiful. The best cat in the world. Yeah. Oh, you tickle. You tickle me, baby. Oh, you're so sweet. Let's get a spell. Let's get a spell, huh? Oh, we're gonna ramp more. Does that sound pretty nice? Yeah, let's do it. Oh, yes. Put a little paw in there. Oh, God, this feels so nice. She's just a little brown cat. Oh, yes. Push the little head in there. That's good. Oh, it tickles, but that's okay, because I know it makes you happy. Oh, that's nice. It's really nice, yeah. Hi. Oh, purr, huh? Oh yeah, let's. Oh, no, let's not do that. Let's do this. We're gonna do this on our turn 3. It's pretty nice, huh? Oh, she's relaxing. Oh, yes, she's just trying to push her head through. Oh my God, seriously, this is an amazing cat.
Tonight, a tale.
So I don't even care if it's Ragnaros, we're gonna win. It's actually the worst possible card for us. Yeah, it's nice. Yes. Alright, well, I'm thinking maybe some tummy time. Alright, you're starting to dig your claws in because you just want to be comfy, but that's okay. I got you. Got you, sweetheart. It's okay. Just let go. Let go. Alright, you took the headphones with you. It's okay.
The land serves me all the while.
It's a little weird, but then I can get the North Sea Kraken out. Tummy time, tummy time. Who doesn't love tummy time? Who doesn't love tummy time? It's the best time, it's tummy time. Looking behind and looking around, tummy time. Looking at the ground, it's tummy time. Come on back. Oh, I think I need an Innervate. Oh, that's pretty nice. So I think we are on damage prevention duty. I hope you can hear the cat. Just big, heaving, purring breaths. She's just my little puddle. We're dead. He reacted to the lightning strike. What was that? It was a lightning bolt. Oh, we are as close to death and full of happiness as we will ever be. Such a good cat. The best cat. Only the best. So we'll probably need just lots of taunts.
There is a lot at
I thank you. I think he doesn't really mean that. Alright, we're set up for lethal next turn. Here's what's gonna happen. He's gonna barely break through with like a lightning storm. Actually, if he has lightning storm, we literally die. But we're just gonna call it barely. All right, we lost.
I concede.
I concede. Want to cast a spell? I want to cast a spell. So we're only 1 and 1. Would a Moonglade Portal work in this deck? I don't think we want Moonglade Portal.
Malfurion versus Jaina.
Moonglade Portal heal for 6.
I must protect the wild.
Ooh, we do want the Moonglade Portal in there. Oh shit, it's restore 6 health. This is a random 6er. I think big mistake is to keep Raven idle ever. We need to toss that one back a lot. This draw. This is an awesome draw. And see, this deck has so few choices when in actual gameplay that I know the construction is the really big part to it.
If I roll need.
What is his deck? Okay, so I think the correct play is to coin out Nourish and hit, and then do Summon Things, hit, and then Ancient of War. Yes! Yes! Okay, that's an okay run out for us. I think I remember that I stopped keeping Raven idols when I would mulligan, and it helped a lot. Oh, I miscounted. I can run the Ancient War out right now. Raven Idol gives you a chance of getting Innervate. That's correct. And I think that the probability of us getting an Innervate by mulliganing it is higher. Let's investigate if that is true. Okay, let's ask the question, how many Druid spells are there?
Fire Lord.
One, two, three. Okay, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's 24, 25, 26, 27. Let's compute the probability. So if I ditch the Raven Idol, that's a 2 out of... It'd be like 2 out of 28, 2 out of 27. It depends on how many other cards I'm keeping. But we'll call it 2 out of 28 for simplicity, so that's... Which is the better play here? Probably Ragnaros. Do something to the board. Is that standard only? Yes. Nice. I believe so. Are any of these cards rotated out? Yes, these are standard. So there are 24, 25, 26, 27. There's 27 spells. So the question is, if we get a set of 3 cards, how often does a set of 3 cards contain Innervate? Alright, we can compute this right now. So the probability of getting an Innervate out of the spell would be there's 27 possible spells. So we do 26 choose 2 possible ways. After we've chosen that, it's 325 ways to do the other 2 divided by the total number of ways, which is 27 choose 3. 10%. Wow. That's remarkable. There is a 10% chance of getting an Innervate. That's actually an 11%. It's an 11% chance. Let me see if I did that math right. Because if one of them has already been discovered... And those are all counted equally, so that's fine.
What to do?
We've already chosen one, so we're choosing 26, choose 2. That's the total number of combinations that include an innervate. And there's 27, choose 3 different spells. That's the total number. Yeah, it's 11%.
I wonder.
It is precisely 11%.
Time runs out on me.
11%, like 0.1111111111, all that shit.
Right on time.
We fucking dead. I think we might be dead. Can we set up a lethal? May as well, huh? So a lot of people are doing, there's 27. They're just doing 3 divided by 27. I don't think that math is... Wondering, like... There's a real danger, which is that when people are doing probabilities, almost all the time, people just take this number and divide it by that and add it to this. It doesn't even fucking mean anything. It's just nonsense. Like...
Need something.
I think we're dead. This is a incredibly tough matchup for what it's worth. Because there's just so much burn over our head. He's just gonna fireball us and then that's fine. And often people will do just, I'm multiplying, dividing, and adding stuff together, and they'll get a number and go, there's the number. But at no point did they justify any of the steps along the way. It's just, it's essentially bullshit. like here's one. What's the probability of getting... You had lethal? How? How do we have lethal? I don't think we had lethal. Not unless Gorehowl can suddenly attack faces. Or not face, Icehowl, excuse me. Unless Icehowl can hit the face. Icehowl cannot attack faces. I think that's just Frostbolt. Fireball. Really? Huh, maybe we won. I think we won, Sheriff. That's amazing, sweetheart. Oh! Ow. Ow, that hurts so much. That hurts so much. So...
Malfurion versus
Is it just 1 over
Jaina.
27 plus 1 over 26 plus 1 over 25?
For it.
See, that's
Protect the wild.
one of those things that just... It just doesn't make any fucking sense. I have no idea, right? Hi, sweetie. I really love you. I really love you a lot. You're really great. Here's why 1 over, like, 1 over 27 plus 1 over 26 plus 1 over 25 sounds like, well, there's a 1 over 27 chance in the first, plus 1 over 26 chance in the second, plus 1 over 25th chance in the third. There we go. I mean, that computation literally doesn't even mean anything. It's just taking numbers that are relatively nearby and just kind of adding them. For instance, suppose that Druid had 4 spells, and one of them was Innervate, and we ask the same question. If we get a Discover, what's the probability of there being an Innervate there? Obviously, it is possible to not get an Innervate, because I can just tell you. One of the Discovers is the 3 non-Innervate cards. But if we do 1 over 4 plus 1 over 3 plus 1 over 2, we arrive at a number that's more than 100%. Like, Let's see here. I think I can play. And that's how you win. 100% get Astral from you. So the way that I was computing the innervate probability was I assumed that there is an innervate of the 3 cards. And then I said, of the 2 remaining, there's 26. So you do the binomial coefficient 26, choose 2.
Someday I'll be just like you.
To compute the number of possible ways to choose 2 things from a set of 26 things.
For the wild.
And then what I did is I divided that by the total number of unique discover combinations, which is 27, choose 3. I think he's just gonna whiff it all. Wow. Whiff it! Oh! Ragnaros, let's go! Still pretty good. Sweet Swag and Ragnar. The question is that computation yields 0.111111, or commonly known as 1 divided by 9. So I'm trying to wonder if there's a way to just get that straight out of the computation. That's incredible. For once, I want a Mire Keeper. Hey, what up, Rag? We are at tempo there. Anyone else has 3 chances to get Innervate in the Discover out of 27 spells, which makes 3 out of 27. I don't actually, I think that doesn't work. Because if you're doing a probability, you should be saying we have 3 chances divided by some number of, 3. Because you're doing a chance divided by a total number of spells. Does that even make sense? I don't think you can just do 3 divided by 27. Let me do something really fast. So, hello Google. What's 3 divided by 28? There's a question. You get 10714. Okay. And what is 27 choose 2 divided by 28 choose 3? It's the same thing. Why the fuck can you do those identically? Fuck. Got him. Apparently, I think you actually can do it. Apparently, you can take the number of spells.
Well played.
See, the thing is that when you're doing statistics, the most important thing is the explanation. Because you can take this number divided by that number and do this thing, and sometimes you can make enough mistakes along the way that you accidentally get the right number at the end. That's why the explanation is important, and why I'm pausing, because apparently... Let me do it one more time. Let me do it... So, suppose we have 4... Let's say Discover gave you 4 spells and we had 30. If we do 4 divided by 30, we get that. And if we did 29, choose 3 others, and we did 30, choose...
Malfurion versus
Wow, it actually fucking works. Why does that
My
work
hammer
that way?
burns with holy fire.
I must protect the wild.
Why does that simplify to that? So let me explain to everyone what is happening right now. There is a very clear, simple, explainable way to compute the probability of getting a certain spell with Discover. So for instance, here's the sentence. If I use a Raven Idol and it says Discover a spell, what's the probability that one of them is an Innervate? And the way that I am computing it is I'm computing the total number of ways of having an Innervate and any two others. I'm computing that total number, and then I'm dividing it by the total number of possible 3-card discovers, right? So in other words, I compute the number of what I want divided by the total number of possibilities, and that very obviously will give us the correct answer. And to do the total number of computations, the total number of what we want would be 25 choose 2, which is the 26 choose 2. That's the number of remaining druid spells. There's 26 and I'm choosing 2 of them, divided by 27 choose 3. That's the total number. And that yields 1/9. And someone just said, why don't you just take 3 spells that you're discovering divided by 27, which is the total number of spells, that still gives you 1/9. And I said, ha ha ha, but you need to explain why you can do that. So I did a whole bunch of additional computations just quickly on Google on the side. And identified that indeed, that actually fucking works. You can just take the total number, the specific number. And the question is not, wow, I think he thinks I'm something that I'm not. Let's show him who we really are. Obviously, 26 choose 2 divided by 27 choose 2 reduces down to 3/27, which reduces down to 1/9. Obviously, because the answer is 0.11111.
Let the pain speak to me.
I'm trying to come up with the explanation for why that's actually the case, which is befuddling me. We don't want him to draw cards. So, here's the thing. There are often many ways to come up with the same answer. The thing that I'm really curious about is what is the explanation for the thing? What's the explanation for the simple thing? What I would love is to be able to say to you, oh yes, to compute that, you do this number, you divide it by that number, and you're done. And the reason we can do that is blank. And what I don't have an answer for is why it is blank. Uproot with me.
Follow the rules. The end is coming!
Damn, it didn't work.
Reporting for duty. For the wild. I knew it!
So again, what I am not asking is how on earth is it possible that 26 choose 2 divided by 27 choose 2? How does that reduce to 1/9? I absolutely understand that if you have a big ugly equation like that, that there will be a lot of canceling out and you'll result in this. The question I'm trying to answer is, there's 3 spells that are discovered out of 27 spells. What's the chance it's an innervate? Apparently, you can indeed just do 3 divided by 27 equals 1 over 9. And I'm trying to come up with the explanation for why you can just say 3 over 27. How did you get your numerator 26? Choose 2. Set one of the cards to be the innervate. Set one of the cards to be innervate. There's 26 other spells, and the number of possible combinations of them is 26. Choose 2.
Do you like to play with fire?
Chat's scrolling too fast. Oh, Ivory Knief. Is that his last equality? Sick, hype, tight, boss. So taunts are going to be really important against his invariable anything can happen. How does that work? We have 3 chances.
Follow the rule.
Mind if I roll need?
Let the pain speak to me.
Reporting for duty.
Okay, let me finish this game. We may never know. That's the important one. If we're low on cards, I'm going to win every single time. He has no more equalities, so this is one of the best cards in the deck for us. Can you just do 1 over 27 plus 1 over 27 plus 1 over 27? Is that the answer? What a bastard. Might actually lose. Kind of a brutal one to get rid of. Let's just cover a spell and see if we can get some Healy guys. Oh shit, I'm in math problem mode. He has lethal. I'm just totally derped. Why can you just add 1 over 27 plus... Why does that not overcount? Indeed, the probability of the first one being an innervate is 1 out of 27. Here's why I don't understand. You can't 1 out of 27 plus 1 out of 27, right? I don't know why you would plus that. Jeremy Franklin, I think there's one of those times where using the wrong method still gives you the right answer. Yeah, I mean, I think doing 1 out of 27 plus 1 out of 27.
Malfurion versus Gul'dan.
Your soul shall be mine.
I must protect the world.
High-tech potato, all your numbers are wrong. There's 27 spells. 27 spells, not 28. Not 28. So, using your incorrect math, high-tech potato, you'd have 1 out of 27 plus 1 out of 26 plus 1 out of 25, which doesn't even yield the correct answer. Let's see. I'm going to chuck those guys back. Because, okay, so there's... I'm trying to come up with an explanation for... Is 1 over 27 plus 1 over 27 plus 1 over 27, is that a legitimate way to give us what we already know is the right answer, or is that just accidentally giving us the right answer and I should ignore that? The 3 out of 27 computation appears to come directly from some sort of clean explanation. And the crazy thing is that if you change numbers and you're still trying to do one discover, you're still trying to discover one specific thing, all the numbers are actually correct. How do we know that 11% is the right answer? Because I just computed it using a completely reasonable method.
Stop yelling!
For the wild.
I don't know for sure this confusing answer is actually correct, because it's just exactly how to compute it. Like, the very clean, clear, exact way to compute it. Well, a very clean, clear, exact way to compute it that is completely defensible is you pick the spell that you are seeking, which is Innervate. And since you've already picked it, how many ways are there to choose the other 2 spells? That's 26 choose 2, which is an actual formula that determines the number of ways to select 2 things from a collection of 26. And then you divide that by the total number of discover possibilities, which is 27 choose 3. And that evaluates down to exactly 1 over 9. What do we want to run out first, huh? There's alternative ways to compute this, which would be like computing the number of draws that don't have it, which would be like 1 minus 25 over 26 times 24 over 25 times 23 over 24. You can do the 1 minus things a lot.
Cthulhu! 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 Prepare to lose! For the wild! The ancient one calls.
And there's 24, 25, there's 27 total druid spells. 27 from heaven. See, 2 fish 2, here's the explanation that I think is the thing that at first sight seems acceptable, which is you do it because it's a 1 out of 27 chance the first card is Innervate and the other 2 don't matter. Then you add 1 out of 27 for the second card being Innervate, and the other 2 don't matter. Then add 1 out of 27 for the third card, the other 2 don't matter. That's the problem, is that I think that the other 2 don't matter is actually a false statement, right? Okay, so let me change the numbers.
By beak and claw.
Man, why the hell does that one work? Let's get a minion since we're dominating right now. Finisher. Why do they not matter? Google, so here's a question. What if we were trying to get 2 unique cards out of this? We were trying to do something like, we picked the 2 that we wanted of the 27. What's 25? Choose 1 divided by 27. Choose 2. Alright, so not 27, choose 2. 27, choose 3. So that gives us a number. 0.008. Now, and then if we did 2 divided by...
What to do?
The land serves me.
Weirdly, I'm going to do this in case he has Twisting Nether. Okay, let's do 2 divided by 29. 27. Plus 2 divided by 27. No, why the fuck would I do it that way? No, I'm doing the wrong one. No, we would do...
By the power of Ragnarok.
No, I'm computing it. That's completely wrong. That's not what I'm asking. It's not 25, choose 1. Why on earth would we be doing that?
Feel my wrath.
So let's say you wanted an Innervate or Wild Growth. So how many... Wait, so there's 2 of them. Times 25, choose the other 2. There we go, that's the correct computation. So that would yield the number 2052. Okay, and if we did the same thing. Okay. Let me just double check this math really fast. I can choose the Innervate and then choose 25 of the remaining cards. Or I can choose this and choose 25 of the remaining cards. Yes, okay. Guys. If, for instance, we said, what is the probability of getting an Innervate or a Wild Growth? Oh shit, no, I'm not. Then I'd have to subtract some anyways. Well, I don't think you can do 2 out of 27 plus 2 out of 27 plus 2 out of 27. I don't think you can actually do that. That would result in too high of a number.
Job's done.
So, for everyone jumping in, I'm going to make really clear statement, and I'm just going to keep making this. Oh, shit, we got to take a micro break. Hold on.